India and Pakistan. Two nations born from the same womb of history, forever linked by a shared past and a contentious present. Public opinion often paints a picture of deep-seated rivalry. But beyond the political rhetoric and border disputes lies a shared struggle for gender equality. This is a story of two nations grappling with similar challenges, where progress and patriarchy walk hand in hand. Both countries have made strides in advancing women's rights on paper. Yet the reality on the ground tells a more complex story. Deeply entrenched patriarchal norms, societal pressures, and religious interpretations continue to hinder progress. The struggle for equal rights is a daily battle fought in courtrooms, homes, and the streets. It's a story of resilience too. Women in both India and Pakistan are breaking barriers and challenging the status quo. From classrooms to boardrooms, they are demanding their rightful place at the table. This is their journey, a fight for equality, dignity, and a future where gender is no longer a barrier to opportunity. On the face of it, both India and Pakistan boast progressive constitutions that guarantee equal rights for all citizens, regardless of gender. India, a secular republic, explicitly prohibits discrimination based on sex. It even reserves seats for women in local governance, aiming for greater representation. Pakistan, declaring itself an Islamic republic, also enshrines equality in its constitution. It promises equal rights and opportunities for women, aiming to protect them from discrimination. Even neighboring Bangladesh, with Islam as its state religion, echoes these sentiments, pledging equality for all. However, the gap between constitutional ideals and lived realities remains vast. The presence of these rights in legal documents doesn't automatically translate to their implementation on the ground. The struggle for gender equality in India and Pakistan goes beyond legal pronouncements. It requires a societal transformation. A significant hurdle for gender equality in both nations is the presence of personal laws often influenced by religious interpretations. These laws, governing matters like marriage, divorce, inheritance, and custody, often discriminate against women. In India, Muslim women in particular face challenges due to the application of Muslim personal law. For instance, the contentious issue of triple talaq, where a Muslim man could divorce his wife by uttering the word talaq 3 times, highlighted this disparity. Though India's Supreme Court deemed it unconstitutional in 2017, the case underscores the challenges faced by women due to interpretations of religious laws. In Pakistan, similar issues persist. While some progress has been made, such as the Hindu Marriage Bill of 2017 that aimed to regulate Hindu marriages, discriminatory practices continue. The case of forced conversions of minority girls to Islam also casts a shadow on the reality of religious freedom and women's rights. Beyond legal and social barriers, economic disparity remains a stark reality for women in both India and Pakistan. The World Economic Forum's 2024 report paints a concerning picture. Southern Asia, including both nations, ranks lowest globally in closing the gender gap, particularly in economic participation and opportunity. This gap is evident in the low workforce participation rates of women, limited access to education and healthcare, and the persistent wage gap. Cultural norms often confine women to domestic roles, hindering their economic potential. Lack of access to quality education and healthcare further limits their opportunities. The path to genuine gender equality in India and Pakistan requires a multi-pronged approach. It demands a commitment to enforcing existing laws, reforming discriminatory personal laws, and empowering women economically. Education is key, as is challenging traditional gender roles and promoting a culture of respect and equal opportunity.